Hello friends! Welcome back to Bunny's Bites. Today we will be making a classic vegan basil pesto pasta. It's a very tasty recipe and you can eat it for lunch or dinner. I will be showing you how to make a quick and easy pesto sauce with this recipe, as well as a way to make it tasty for vegans. Before you make the sauce, put a big vessel on the stove filled with water and add a pinch of salt and 2 teaspoons of olive oil so that the pasta does not stick together. Leave this to boil. Now, for the pesto sauce, toast 50 grams of pine nuts. We're toasting these pine nuts for extra flavor. The nuts will start to smell nice and nutty and look golden brown. This means that they are ready. Add this to a mortar and grind this into a paste. I like using a mortar and pestle because I like doing it manually, but you can just use a food processor if you'd like to. It won't make a difference. If you want to, once you've made your pesto sauce, you can store some of this in the freezer for another time, so you can simply just add it to your pasta whenever you want. Once it reaches a smooth consistency, add 8 cloves of garlic and 50 grams of basil leaves. I find it easier to add the basil bit by bit. Fun fact, did you know that basil was once used by ancient Egyptians for embalming? Once the paste looks like this, note that it is not completely green. Add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to this. You could add a bit more oil, but I've decided not to since there's already a lot of oil in the pine nuts themselves. This is optional, but for a cheesy flavor, you can use the nutritional yeast. I'm using 2 tablespoons. You can use more or less depending on how cheesy you'd like it. This is a vegan substitute for a cheesy flavor, and if you don't want that, you can skip this. Crush it until it gets mixed thoroughly with the paste. Now that the water is boiled, add 200 grams of pasta and boil it until it becomes soft. Once it's boiled, drain the water and put the pasta and 1 cup of the drained water aside. In a saucepan, add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and once it becomes hot, add in some tomatoes. I use 2 medium tomatoes, or you can use 1 large tomato. Using cherry tomatoes is even better. The tomatoes add so much color to the recipe. Saute this for a few minutes. Then into this, add the cooked pasta from earlier. Saute together and add a big tablespoon of the pesto sauce and half a cup of the pasta water. Mix all of this together until well combined. If you need to, add some more pasta water if this gets too hard. I can really smell the cheesy nutritional yeast, and the pasta is looking so tasty, and the smell of the basil is so yummy. Add a pinch of salt and black peppercorn powder and give it one final stir. That's it. Your pesto pasta is ready to eat.
Yummy!
Please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel Bunny's Bite and write any feedback in the comments below.